Not everyone gets to do a job that they enjoy, and that's where I feel very privileged to do a job that I love.
I love meeting new people, clients and trade. I learn a lot, especially off like carpenters and plasterers, and it's all sort of aligned with what I do. The more I know about their trade, the better I am at my own.
So I picked up my first paintbrush when I was like about 16. My granddad in London had his own business, so I grew up around the trade. Never really liked school, it didn't really suit me, to be fair. It's not just a simple case of putting paints on the walls these days, do you know what I mean? Especially when I'm trying to be a legitimate business.
I definitely wake up feeling happy to go to work. It's never a dread, just maybe the washing of the brushes.
I'm not just slapping on paint. If I see a crack or a stain, I fix it. The stuff that really matters, you don't see it.
I came across a job, the stain block that I got just wouldn't take, and it was stressing me out. I ended up having to sort of like ditch that product, picked up instead of the Zinsser stuff, and it just, first time, worked a treat. I've never used a different primer since. Any wood primer, any stain block, it's always, for me, it's always Zinsser. Like, it just works every time.
Done all my sanding, I've done all my filling, I've taped up the windows, and now it's a case of just applying a nice coat onto the windows.
I think you can definitely feel the difference in the quality of paint. Just through application, you can tell just from even cutting in.
I know what it's like to be a customer, you know, when you go places, you just want to be looked after. Do you know what I mean? And Hannah's very passionate about what she does. She's very good at interacting and communicating with people.
We're on the same page and we're building something together. Just really something to be proud of and keep going.
I didn't plan to be a decorator. It was a backup, something that my dad said I should learn just in case. The best part of this job is definitely being your own boss and allowing you to control that work-life balance between family time, time at work.
My mum's a qualified painter and decorator, and having my mum as a role model has given me this thing where I just don't want to give up.
Mom, why have I got to do all the sanding? Because you've got to learn, and you've got to wash everything, and you've got to vacuum, and you did used to like,
I know, I hated it, but now I need it.
Yeah, but it's important,
yeah,
isn't it?
so important. What you did for me has set me up for life with a career.
Yeah, you're smashing it, and I'm
Thank
so proud.
you.
So proud.
Thank you.
Each time I have to, I come across like an issue, a problem, there is a product through Zinsser for that specific issue. Do you know what I mean? I've never used anything else other than Peel Stop. I've never used anything other than guards. I've not used anything other than perma white for kitchens and bathrooms.
It's kind of that little band-aid that I like, you know, in the back of the van. I can go, okay, I've got a water stain here. I've got something for that.
It makes my job, my actual application easier because that's how good the product is. I know that it's going to enable me to do my best work because I trust the actual product.
For us, it's just about leaving a good mark on our job.
Generally, they come to me for knowledge, but the knowledge behind the product is what makes you a professional.
You know, whether it's that little bit of extra sanding on a piece of woodwork or maybe doing some resin repairs, whatever problem I find, you know, whilst on a job, it's always Zinsser that I turn to put that right.